The bust of a controversial Confederate general, once again the topic of debate inside our state's Capitol building.
Yes, it certainly is. Some want to keep the bust, others want it out of there. New at 5:30, State Capitol reporter Chris Bungard hears their arguments and learns why no change is expected in the near future.
For about an hour here on Thursday, both sides of the Nathan Bedford Forrest bust issue played out here.
Let's not be afraid of an object.
It is a symbol of hate and division.
If he's removed, will they be satisfied? Will that be the end of this? I think not.
I stand just asking you to seriously consider removing the bust.
The bust of Nathan Bedford Forrest was placed on the state capitol's second floor in the 1970s after a push by Nashville Democratic State Senator Doug Henry and sons of Confederate veterans. Forrest was a slave trader before the Civil War, a revered tactician during the conflict, and by most accounts, an early leader of the Ku Klux Klan after the war. An African-American state lawmaker offered a suggestion about the bust.
The Forrest bust probably is best served in the State Museum, so everybody can appreciate the history.
The lawmaker was looking right at members from the Sons of Confederate Veterans group who had plenty of supporters at the packed meeting of the Tennessee Capitol Commission. The commission would be the first stop to remove or change any artifact like the Forrest bust from the Capitol building. Another state lawmaker wants to keep the Confederate general's bust right where it is at the Capitol.
When I see Nathan Bedford Forrest statue there, his name's there, but I think of my ancestors that fought for the Confederacy. They didn't want to fight. They fought protecting their homelands.
So what's next? The commission chair says a vacant seat of a commission member needs to be filled before the group meets again to take up what he calls an important issue. Reporting from the state capitol, Chris Bungard.